Well, hello everyone, this is X-Notes and I'm back with another video. This is gonna be my 10 top metal releases of 2020. And I know it's a different type of video, so for those of you who tuned in for my regular reaction videos, just bear with me, I'm getting those out and they're coming. As soon as I have something, I will be releasing it. But with that in mind, I felt that it would be really good for this channel and for me personally to kick off 2021 with something different from what I was doing in 2020. Also, if you read the title of this video, yes, this includes a giveaway that I'm doing together with Sound Addicted, but we'll talk about this a little bit later. So, without further ado, let's start my personal top 10 metal releases of 2020. I have to give number 10 to Dragged Under and This Holiday. It was the most unique, different holiday song I've heard in years. I think it's an anthem that will stay and people will be listening to for years to come. And the reason being is because this song is completely different from what you would expect of a holiday song. If you haven't heard of it, please do yourself a favor and go listen to it after this video. Number 9, I have to give to a surprise that we got later this past year, that the advertisement for it was so genius that if I had a hat, I would tip my hat off to Jared Dines and Matt Heafy. Specifically, I'm talking about the song Can We Turn Back Yesterday. Generally speaking, I do like Jared's playstyle and I do like Matt's singing, but on this collaboration we saw a whole different aspect from both of them. The playstyle of Jared Dines, it's similar, but he doesn't go for the crazy solos or the crazy breakdowns, which was a nice change. And at the same time, Matt is using different techniques that he hasn't used yet, or at least I'm not aware of, at Trivium. Instead, they let the lyrics come forward, so people were paying more attention to the lyrics, which was a nice change for a metal song. Number 8, I have to give to Bury Tomorrow and Choke. For those of you who don't know, I've made a reaction video to most of the songs that I have on my list, and this one was one of them. I was really headbanging on this song, and it was getting me so hyped up. Everything was right where it had to be. Every part, every structure was falling into place, and overall the song was getting me very hyped up. Number 7, I have to give to Make Them Suffer and their song called Bones. I haven't made a reaction video about this song, but those of you who are going to listen to the song for the very first time with headphones, be aware the song is heavy. It really has those catchy riffs, it really has those catchy choruses, but it starts with some heavy vocals, which is perfect to get you hyped up, and it has some really heavy riffs as well. So, unless you're okay headbanging in front of random people at the bus or the train, then I would say take it down a notch. Number 6, it will be for none other than Architects and their release back in October, Animals. This one I did made a reaction video and I still stand on my statement that some of the production values remind me of that of Bring Me the Horizon and Shadow Moses from 2012, but at the same time it sounds very unique. That song got me really excited and hyped up of what it was to follow from this band. Now, not all the releases met my expectations, but regardless, Animals kicked my ass. Alright guys, before going to number 5, I would like to let you know that I'm running a giveaway together with Sound Addicted. For those of you who don't know, Sound Addicted make high quality, high density foams that will decouple your monitors, separating your monitor from where it's sitting, no matter if that's a bookshelf, a desk, or a monitor stand. What that does is it helps reduce all the vibrations and low frequencies that get transferred from your monitor to the surface. I am personally using the SM Pad 4 for my 4-inch Mackie speakers, and I have to say it made a huge difference. They come with an insert that will help you have your speakers sit either straight or on an angle, depending how you like them, and I personally have mine sitting on an angle pointing upwards since my speakers sit lower than my ear level, and that's something that I have to fix. But for this giveaway, Sound Addicted sent me one of their most popular product, which is the SM Pad 5s, and I have them right here. This will fit any 5-inch monitor speaker you might have, and there's a whole list of the most popular and not only speakers that these were tested and it fits perfectly. The shape won't change. It also comes with a QR code on the back that will also give you a 20% for your next purchase on their website. And I have to say, these pads are game changers. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is follow the link down below and follow all the steps on the giveaway page. The more steps you complete, the more chances you get to win. And I have to mention, this is open internationally, so wherever you live you can take part, and I will ship this to you together with some other personal merch and goodies that I will be including in the box as a thank you for taking part and supporting the channel and Sound Addicted. Now back to the show. Alright, it's time for my final top 5, and number 5 is going to Bring Me the Horizon and Teardrops. This song had me vibing, it had me headbanging, it had me question where the band is going with their sound, but this specific song was reminiscent of Breaking Benjamin, and overall it gave me that vibe of alternative rock with metal influences or whatever you want to call it from 2005, 2007 that a lot of bands were using. And even the intro reminded me of early Linkin Park, which was great. So for me, it was a combination of two of my favorite bands and one of my favorite sounds mushed together for a great result. Number 4, and this you might not expect it, but it's Leo and Walk Like an Egyptian. Unless you live under a rock and you don't know who Leo is from Frog Leap Studios, he's the metal cover guy. I think he's done almost every song that you could possibly think of into a metal cover. And this year, he covered the song Walk Like an Egyptian, and it had me surprised. I've been following Leo for the past at least 6 years and I'm pretty familiar with his work. But on this, I was so surprised to see what he did with the song, and it still has me questioning what is his brain process and how he finds the melodies for the solos, because at times they feel out of tune from the rest of the song, but they match so well. Anyway, you have to go check that song. Alright, number 3 is going to Rabea Massaad and his song Far Gone featuring Maxi Carnau. For those of you who don't know, Rabea Massaad is a huge Carnival fan, and together with Maxi, he achieved exactly that. The song Far Gone is one of the few songs that Rabea has a singer feature, and together with Maxi, it sounds like the best song that Carnival could have ever released. If you haven't heard of the song or any of the songs from Rabea Massaad, do yourselves a favor and go listen to them right now. I'm waiting. Okay, you're back? Cool. Let's continue. Number 2, Trivium. Of course it's gonna be Trivium. Trivium has been taking over internet like crazy. 2020 has been their year. They have released an album, they took over Twitch no matter what they say, and Matt Heafy must be the biggest musician on Twitch right now. Or at least that's what I believe. But that being said, my favorite song is The Ones We Leave Behind from their latest album, What the Dead Men Say. The reason I chose this song is because it feels different. It feels different. When I started playing the album and this song came up, I was like, okay, interesting intro. And then the verse and the choruses were following the same pattern, but then the breaks came in and the solo, and overall it was the song that had me jumping on my car seat while driving, and I felt like recording a video of myself back then, which I posted online at some point, which I shouldn't have because it was unsafe. But yeah, The Ones We Leave Behind is number 2. And finally, for my number 1 of my top 2020 metal releases, I chose none other but the song called Flame Betide by the band A Dark Halo. Prior to this song, I had no idea this band existed. I only found out about this band on the very end of 2020 while I was in the hospital waiting for my appendix removal because it was getting bad. So here I am having my earbuds on, an IV running through my veins, and listening to Spotify. And it just so happened that I was listening to Release Radar playlist, which is a playlist that Spotify creates for you every week based on what you're listening to. And here comes a song that in the beginning it sounded very familiar. It sounded a lot like Dead by April in the beginning, but also sounded way heavier. And since at some point of my life I was a fan of Dead by April's music, I was interested to see if this is actually Dead by April or something else. To my surprise, the song changed dramatically the moment the vocals came in. Not only that, but I still remember that I'm 2.5, 3 minutes in the song and the song pauses for like a second and then it goes ham. Vocals go guttural, the guitars go heavy as hell, and even though I was in a terrible pain, I jumped out of my bed and the other patients in the room can hear me whisper, "What the fuck just happened?" Even to this day, almost a month later, I play the song at least once a day and I still get the same goosebumps. I still get the same feeling. I still feel like I want to go to war. I couldn't be happier to say that I am now a fan of Dark Halo. That being said, the band is very new. They don't have that many songs. Flame Betide is just a single, so I will let you know as soon as they release their next single or album or whatever they release, because I'm really excited to see what they have going on for the future. But that being said, this is the end of the video and these are my top 10 metal releases of 2020. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I would really like to know what you guys think, and also give me your top 10 metal release of 2020 down in the comments below. Again, don't forget to enter the giveaway for a chance to win the SM Pad 5s from Sound Addicted, together with some other goodies I will be including inside the box. The giveaway is open internationally, open for everybody. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Leave a like if you like the video, and until then, be safe, stay heavy, and I'll see you on the next one.